Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and for those of you new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha Griffin and I'm a stay-at-home mom of an almost 17-month-old little boy. Currently I am also a full-time online student, so with everything going on in the world right now, life has just got a little bit hectic, and on top of that I have just recently moved, so that is why you see a different background, and so there's that. I would do a little tour, but it is kind of a disaster, so I'm hoping once we kind of get everything put in its place, I will do a video just to show you guys like the new area that we're in and all of that. And I also want to apologize for light. It's kind of getting cloudy out, and we don't have much lighting in the new place that we live. We have like one light over there in the living room, and then the big window, so I'm just using window light. I also want to apologize for my ratty hair. Like, we ran out of conditioner, and haven't been able to go to the store recently, and when we have, they haven't had my conditioner that I use since I've had allergies to many different ones, so I kind of don't want to switch it up, so there's that. But today I decided I wanted to give you guys a little update on my trying to conceive. So this is update number 2, and if you haven't seen update number 1, I'll link it down in the description, and please go check it out so you understand what the heck is going on in my journey. And please don't be afraid to share where you are in your journey, as well as like any obstacles that you have overcame, or if you became pregnant or whatever. So I am trying to conceive after Depo. I already have one son, and he is, like I said earlier, almost 17 months. And my husband and I are doing for the baby number 2. So it's pretty exciting, but it's also like kind of hard on me mentally. So I think in my last update I told you guys that I got my first period in January, like the 1st to the 4th or something like that. I got my second period on February, I'll write it down, give me a second, 14th through the 17th-ish range, and kind of like normal, like I had my normal flow that I remembered, and of course I had a face full of acne, and it was kind of expected just because I hadn't had a period in like 2 years, because pregnancy plus a year on top of it kind of threw my cycle off big time. Like, I did not have a single period after I got my first Depo shot, which was nice, except for I had a few different symptoms that weren't the best, but I worked through it. And then when my husband and I decided we wanted to have another, I just stopped. So there's that. Then February 25th through the 28th, I had another period. It was kind of close, but I did read that sometimes when you go off Depo, your period could last longer, or you could get periods back to back, so I wasn't too concerned. It just kind of sucked that I was bleeding. And then yeah, and then at the end of February, like right when I like started my period or whatever, we ordered some ovulation tests off Amazon. My husband and I decided that since we had a few times where I was like over exaggerating what I thought my symptoms were, I took tests and they were negative and it just got down on us, that I decided that we decided that if we knew I was ovulating, that it might like also help us be able to kind of try to conceive baby number 2, as well as know when my body's actually like doing its whole process and there is a chance for baby number 2 to be here. But so right as I got them like towards the end of, like right at the end of my period, so I started tracking instantly, but they were all low. I never got a positive or even a high. And then I got my period March 9th through the 15th. And I was pretty normal, so it wasn't Besides, it was like a little longer than what I used to. I used to only have for like 5 days, and this one lasted like 7 days or something like that. But my body's still trying to get back in its system, so I wasn't really concerned. And it stopped after day 7, so I wasn't really that worried. Then I started tracking right after that, and still tracking to see if I will get a positive in ovulation. I've had a few highs, which means like I'm getting close, and then they go back down low, so I haven't ovulated yet. I also used the Pre-Mom app. It came like a little card in the box of ovulation tests / pregnancy tests that I bought off Amazon. I'll link that down in the description so you know what ones I'm talking about. They're just like the little ones you dip in a cup of pee, and you wait like 5 minutes. But in the app you can scan it, and it'll like take a picture of it, so you don't have to like keep them. Like I've seen some YouTubers that are trying to conceive, they have kept them in a journal. I thought it was pretty cool that this app I could just take pictures of them, and I didn't have to have a specific book full of ovulation tests or anything like that, and I could just trust them afterwards. So for that one, you just take a picture of it, and I'll tell you, like, based on, compare it to the control line and your test line or whatever, if you're low, high, or you've hit your peak. And I've only hit my peak once, or not my peak, I had a high once, so I have not ovulated yet. A peak would be considered your ovulation, but unfortunately I haven't ovulated yet according to what the app as well as the instructions that came with the tests say. So I am hoping, since it is like the 25th of March and it's marking down when my period arrives again, I'm hoping that next month I will ovulate so we can have a baby. But I know that since so far I have not ovulated, but I'm gonna keep tracking just to see, like, maybe I hit it later than what the app predicts and stuff like that. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But as for now, I just wanted to talk to you guys about it and just tell you kind of what's been going on with this whole virus thing in the world. It's gotten kind of crazy, and plus my husband hasn't been home that much since he does deal with like internet lines and phone lines and all of that. And recently he's had to go out of town quite a bit, so he just hasn't been home, and we haven't got to baby dance at all. So I'm just hoping that when I finally do ovulate, he's at home and we can have a little sticky bean and have baby number 2. But we're just kind of playing it out just because we don't want to get our hopes out. And so there's that. That's all I have for you guys today. And please don't forget to hit the like button and as well as the subscribe button. I'm hoping to do a video on what our house looks like after I get everything under control, since it is crazy and we still have a couple other things to bring over. So the house is a disaster. But anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video.